had to cut that other video short, but there's a lot of reason why I did what I did and the therapies that I chose to do. And it was definitely my last step. Because I was very uncomfortable with taking something that, like, out of my control. And honestly, it is out of my control, because when I did my first ketamine session, I started out doing them in infusions, and like, you're blindfolded, you have your earbuds on, or music in this one solid room, and it's like a darker room, Himalayan salt lamp in there if you prefer, and then basically you would get this pump infusion IV, and you would start to experience some of the psychedelic effects of it. And I would lay down and just open my eyes, and you could see different things before you. And initially, when I went into each sessions, I would, ask it things, please unblock anything that might be tingling up that is preventing me from moving forward in life, from preventing me from healing. And there was a lot that I was revealed. I even was able to sit in the pain and the feelings of the abuse, which was very hard. My first several sessions, I didn't even realize, but I had been bawling throughout the whole thing. Ketamine, when it's in use, you disassociate. It's like an anesthetic. You don't even realize what you're doing on the other side of things. That's why having a professional sitter or having the doctors do it and then monitor you is very, very important, because some people, and I don't know if you heard of that actor who got an extremely high dose, and he ended up dying, like in his hot tub or in his bath, because your body does not realize how to function in that state. So it can be very unsafe if you're not being watched. But I have a trained sitter, all of that. I had released a lot of grief that I had not been able to release as a child, having to cry about the fact that, my parents were not there for me. They did not create a safe environment. Most of the time, the environment was very toxic. It was very scary, I felt like I needed to survive every day. And that constant state of just fight or flight, toxic around me really shaped who I was. And I needed to break that. I needed to break that from my core, because I knew who I was. And after I found Jesus, I knew who I was. And all these other roadblocks in my brain were preventing me from being that real person that, God created me to be. And that's why I'm not stopping. I don't want to stop my healing. I want to keep on going and figuring out what I am here for, what God called me to do. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I know I've been blabbing a lot, but I hope that if someone is struggling with mental health, or have gone through so many therapies, are suicidal or whatnot, reach out to clinics, reach out to counselors, talk to them about this. I went through dozens of counselors, and I stayed with them for a long time, and it wasn't until I stayed with my most recent counselor of several years where she understood my patterns and realized who I was as a person, and she said, no, this is not something we can help with talk therapy right now. You need help with your brain and talk therapy. You need the combination when you're healthy enough to receive it. And I hadn't even been able to receive information. That's how, like, bad everything was clogging my brain. All of these triggers, all of these memories, all of these words that people had said, fears, whatnot, everything. But I'll talk more later. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.